breathwork classes that you can join in on. So please check that out at 7chakrayoga.com. So today, actually, I also want to remind you, sorry, we are holding these classes 3 times a week. We're live streaming both on Mondays at 6:30, Wednesdays at 6:30, and Fridays at 6:30. Monday's class is a breathwork class. Wednesday's class is a sound bath with Sally, and then Friday's class is practical spirituality with Priya Jain. So come join us on all 3 of those. They are in our YouTube channel. If you go ahead and subscribe, you will actually see the scheduled dates for those. So we look forward to having you join us. Today, our class is going to be about stress relief. And in light of everything that's taking place, we're on week 4 of quarantine here in California. And it's natural when we can't manage the outside world. We're not even allowed to go out there right now except for food and exercise. Is that we have to come back inside and try to manage what's going on here. The loss of control, the loss of knowing what's going to happen next. It's quite common. We have a lot of students and people that we work with, and we're hearing all types of stories of people feeling a little bit caged in, a little anxious, stress. So today's class is all about stress relief and breath work that we can do. Simple, easy, quick breath exercises that will get us into our body. Maybe I can give you a bit of a secret of why breath works as well as it does. Is quite often when we have stress, we're having emotions coming up, but we're not really acknowledging them, we're not really expressing them. And that tension builds up in the body quite naturally. It's a resistance. And simply by quieting our minds through breath, giving ourselves a rhythm, and then coming back into our bodies so that we can release that tension that builds. It's very much like going and taking a massage or going to and do a hot spring, just letting that stress melt away. And what's beautiful is we can use breath, which is with us all the time, that we can use it whenever we want to actually engage the body and relieve that stress. So I hope this helps. Please, this video or this class is going to be recorded so you can come back to it and redo these breath exercises and learn more about them whenever you'd like. So let's first start by sitting up straight, feeling the seat, our seat, either in our pillow or on our mat or on our sheepskin. And if you're on a couch or a chair, I'd invite you, if you can, to come sit on the floor where you have a solid foundation. And go ahead and feel yourself sitting in, and from that seat, allow your spine to rise up, to reach to the crown of your head. You'll feel your spine elongate an inch or two, and feel the stableness, the strength of sitting up straight, of feeling your body. Feel the chest. Allow the chest to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. And just allow the seat and your spine to do what it does, to hold you upright. Allow your eyes to close. And slowly connect with your breath. And watch your breath. Allow your breath to come in through your nose, down your throat, into your heart, all the way to your stomach. And then let your exhale release the breath, reversing the cycle. Navel, chest, throat, and back out to the world. Taking a few deep inhales and exhales, allowing your consciousness, your awareness to be connected to your breath and to follow your breath. Follow it all the way down as deep as you can into your body on the inhale. And let it exhale and release. And allow yourself to relax on the exhale. Another deep inhale, and then an exhale and settle. Feel the rhythm of your breath, each of us a little bit unique in that way. Feel your unique rhythm, your unique pace in this moment. Sense what your breath is making you aware of in your body as you follow it down into your heart, into your solar plexus, and into your navel. Each exhale, allowing yourself to settle, relax. Feel the stress relief on each exhale. It's that simple, trusting that exhale and a complete exhale, pushing your navel all the way towards the spine. And as the large amounts of stress start to settle and maybe ease, notice where else you may be holding tension or stress within your body. We're just locating it for now. We'll be doing some breath exercises and movements that will release it. All right, one more deep inhale. And I'd invite you to suspend your breath. Eyes are still closed. Pull your navel in gently. And just pause with your breath held. Allow yourself to relax into this breath hold. Without strain, without stress, allow yourself to keep relaxing. And then slowly exhale. Really slow exhale. Allow the breath to slowly come out, little by little. Another deep inhale. And let's suspend our breath again. Eyes are closed. Make sure your chin is in gently so the back of your neck is extended. And allow your awareness to come into your body so you can watch. You can see what's taking place there. And slowly exhale, slowly, slowly exhale. All right, and just pause for a moment. Eyes are closed. Reconnect with your breath. And just notice what a few minutes of conscious breathing, breath awareness has done for you. For those of you who are familiar with this practice, you trust probably your breath, you've had enough experience with. With the new people, it takes a bit of time to get connected to the breath. It's not something we pay much attention to in our natural life or a normal life. So what we're doing is we're learning techniques and learning how the breath can shift our experience, our mental state, our physical state, and our emotional state. And the whole purpose is to be able to have a little bit of control, a little bit of ability to navigate what's taking place within us. As I said, today is all about stress relief, so what we're learning to do is to get into the body and to find where we're holding and to let it go. And then we're still here but we're here without the pressures, without the internal pressures and the emotional pressures that can sometimes come with a lot of stress. So next what we're going to do is we're going to really open the body. We're going to open up the chest and the back and the solar plexus. I'd like you to do is to take your hands and we're going to just place them, the thumbs right underneath the underarms. The arms come up parallel to the ground. And we're going to be inhaling as we come up and exhaling as we come down. But the mouth is going to be open like a circle. So it's going to be like this. Now you can see I'm doing as big of circles as possible with my elbows, which is going to open up my heart center. And as I breathe deeply, bringing that breath down through my heart center and through my solar plexus. So go ahead, let's place our thumbs underneath our underarms. Elbows are up. Take a deep inhale. Eyes are closed. Go ahead, keep on doing this. You might find that your throat gets dry. Go ahead and cough if you need to clear out anything that might be stopping you. You might also feel some tension building up in the heart or the solar plexus. Allow your breath to continue this movement, circular movement with breath, powerful breath through the mouth. Eyes are still closed. Allow your breath to become deeper as you continue. And find those places within yourself you can feel possibly some resistance building, either physical or emotional. Allow the breath to work on these areas. Allow the movement to work on these areas, to slowly release them, to erase them, to dissolve them. Allow your breath to be powerful. Allow your eyes to be closed. Spine is straight. Feel that breath. Feel it come all the way down to your stomach and all the way out on the exhale. If you feel yourself becoming a little bit lightheaded, you can pace this to your own degree. Maybe lighten the breath a little bit or slow the circles down. But as soon as you feel yourself recover, get right back into it. We're cleansing the body. We're releasing stress down into the lungs, into the heart center, and especially in the solar plexus. Beautiful. You're all doing a wonderful job. Just a few more seconds. Beautiful. Let's take a deep inhale. You can place your hands down on your knees. Eyes are closed. Breath is suspended. Allow yourself to pause. Sense where you're at. What has been erased and removed? What stress relief have you experienced through 2.5 minutes of breathing? Slowly exhale. And let's return to our normal breath. Eyes are closed. We always want to pause for a moment after doing these postures and breaths to recognize, to acknowledge the shift, that I didn't do it, you did this breath, and you made this shift. So to understand that you have this level of control within your own body, just using your breath and a little bit of time. So allow yourself to sit up straight, eyes are closed, you're connected to your breath. Feeling what's taking place within inside you. What are you noticing? As I said, in these times, because we can't change the outside world, we need to come in and we need to change ourselves. It's a famous quote actually from a gentleman named Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and an Auschwitz prisoner. And he spoke about that. He says, when all things else fail, when we can't change anything in our environment or the people, then what we are forced to do is to change ourselves, to go inside and to change how we see things, how we perceive things, how we feel, how we engage ourselves. And a lot of this breath work is based on that, is how to get a bit more intimate with our own inner experience that sometimes we ignore because we're so engaged in the outside world. And this is a unique time because it's actually forcing us to get more intimate with ourselves and the people around us, because we're in close quarters. We have lots of time now, time that most of us haven't ever had before. So we're offering these tools so that we can release stress, when we can let go of these areas that we're holding inside of us that sometimes we're not even aware of. What it gives us is this ability to connect more deeply with what is true to us, what's really taking place, not the busyness, not the energy, not the anxiety, not the monkey mind, but what's really taking place. What is my true need and desire and wants, and what do I want to tap into? These tools are all for that. So we're going to drop into a little bit of physical activity to release a little bit more of the body physically. We often do this within our practice. The breath is wonderful for releasing, but combined with physical activity, it is actually amplified. What we can do is we can go in and release parts of the body, and then we can use breath to go in there and do some of the polishing that needs to take place. So the first posture, pretty common, is we take our hands and place them on our knees. We come up straight, and then what we start doing is we start rotating around the hips, keeping the spine straight. And we're leaning into the sides, leaning forward towards our knees, leaning backwards. These are called Sufi grinds. And as you do these, we want to tie in breath too. So go ahead and start inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you go backwards. Paying attention to the hip area, the area around the solar plexus and the sacral, to see what's being held in these places. This is a releasing posture. It opens up the body. It opens up the area around our navel and our lower back. So whenever it feels right for you, you can switch directions. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. Beautiful. Feel your body, feel your hips, feel your lower back, feel where there is subtle tension, tightness within the muscles or the fascia. Whenever it's right, you can switch directions again, still inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. All right, let's inhale center. Bring the chin in gently. Reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Breath is suspended. And let's slowly exhale. Eyes are still closed. Allow yourself to pause for a moment. All right, let's take a deep inhale, and if you could come on up, and we're going to go into rock pose. Rock pose is sitting on your heels. If you need, you can place a pillow under here, or you can simply sit in rock pose like this. Spine is straight. Hands are glued to your thighs. You're reaching up through the crown of your head. And the inhale is like this, so you're using your sternum as the focal point. Inhaling, the spine arches. Exhaling, sacral goes in, the sternum goes in and goes out. So, out. And you can see my spine, it's bowing forward and it's bowing backwards. It's bowing forward on the inhale, it's bowing backwards on the exhale. Using the sternum, your heart center, as the high point in this posture. And what I find this posture does is it massages all the vertebrae in the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the neck. And it's a movement that we don't often do in everyday life. So what we're doing is we're giving range to the spine. We're releasing areas where there could be tension between spines or within the muscles along the spines. In the process, what we do is we're opening up the areas for the nervous system to flow more freely. And we're opening up the nervous system. This is one of the things that you might feel when you do these postures, is you feel a gentle release and energy. And energy can get trapped. Emotions can get trapped in the body. Tension can get trapped in the body. Stress can get trapped in the body. And what we're doing is we're just gently, purposefully releasing. Feel your stress relief. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. Few more seconds. Deep inhale, center. And slowly exhale. Pause for a moment. Connect to your natural breath. Let's all take a deep inhale. And if you could come into easy pose. So what we just did is we moved the spine back and forth to open up the vertebrae. Now what we want to do is we want to twist the spine. Because we've opened it up this way, now what we want to do is we want to open it up this way. All right? So what we'd like to do is go ahead, place your hands on the caps of your shoulders. Elbows are up. Inhaling left, exhaling right. These are called spinal flexes, or excuse me, spinal twists. Inhaling left, exhaling right. And allow your head and your shoulders to come all the way around without force. Allow the natural momentum of this posture to carry you around. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel how your spine is being twisted. It's being wrung out, almost like a towel. Allow your breath to become deeper. Inhaling left, exhaling right. All right, deep inhale, center. Arms are still up. Breath is suspended, eyes are closed. And gently exhale and release, bringing your hands down to your knees. Eyes are still closed. Connecting to your breath. Feeling how your body is. What stress relief have you had? Where is it released? Where were you holding it? And also, what postures, what breaths allowed you to release? Each one's a little bit different, so learn what works for you. So one last posture we're going to be doing, it's called shoulder shrugs. You inhale as you come up, exhale as you go down. You let these shoulders come down. You can see there's a bit of a bounce, so it's this is a wonderful posture for opening up the shoulders and getting the area between the shoulder blades and under the shoulder blades. Powerful inhale coming up. Powerful exhale going down. Keep at it. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Eyes are closed. Feel the body. Feel your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Keep up. Few more seconds. You're almost there. And let's all take a deep inhale. Shoulders are up. Breath is suspended. Go ahead and pull your navel in towards your spine. then slowly exhale. You can keep your eyes closed, connecting to your breath and relaxing. Spine is straight. Watch where your mind is at. Has it quieted? Watch where your body is at. Has it released? Keep connecting to your breath. Stay inside. And in this posture, with your eyes closed, allow yourself to start long, slow, deep breathing. Long, slow, deep breathing is a slow inhale, filling the belly, filling the chest, and then dropping the chest and pushing the belly in towards the spine. There's a full breath, inhaling with the belly, inhaling with your chest, and then exhaling, letting the chest drop and pushing the belly towards the spine. Allow yourself to sit. Allow this breath to become slow. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Allowing yourself to savor the sensation of your breath. Feel how you can experience it throughout the body. Beautiful. Eyes are still closed. Connecting with your long, slow, deep breathing. And as you're breathing, allow the belly to come out a little bit further. Allow the chest to become fuller. So the chest lifts and comes to your sides. On the exhale, chest coming down, belly going towards your spine. Eyes are still closed. Feel your breath. Feel how it moves through your body. Become curious about that. How does breath show up for you, and what does it show you about your body? What are you noticing? We're going to do a little bit deeper of an investigation into held stress. So as you continue to breathe, I'd invite you to start looking at your body through your mind's eye. And finding those areas within your body that there is even the slightest amount of resistance. It might be so subtle it's barely perceptible, but find it. Find those areas. Allow your breath to connect with those spots. And consciously invite those places in. Consciously invite those places to settle, to relax, to join in with your breath. Still maintaining a deep inhale so your chest is lifting and expanding. Doing a full exhale as the navel moves towards the spine. Keep searching the body. Find those areas where there's resistance or where there is not much awareness. There might be an area in your body where you don't feel anything. It's kind of a dark spot, so allow your breath to enter that space and to fill it up. And see what you might find there. Next, on your next inhale, go ahead and inhale and suspend your breath. And on this breath suspension, allow your shoulders and face and back to relax. You're not trying to hold your breath, you're suspending your breath gently. Allow yourself to just float here in this breath suspension. And hold the breath for as long as is comfortable for you. Listening for that signal in your body that says it's time to breathe. Not an anxious signal, not a conscious awareness, trying to manage type signal. Allow it to be a gentle signal from inside the body. It's time. And on that moment, let yourself exhale, and then inhale in again, and suspend your breath. Remembering to allow the chest and the back and the shoulders to relax. Eyes are closed. You can roll your eyes up to your brow point. This is a dristi. It allows us to focus our attention using our eyes. Suspending your breath until it is time to breathe, where your body says it's time to breathe, and then slowly exhale and inhale in again. Suspending your breath. Eyes are closed, shoulders and face are relaxed. Allow yourself to settle into this. Making sure your spine is straight, there's no slouching. Minor adjustments. Allowing yourself to just float in this space, this breath hold. Eyes are rolled up to your brow. And when it's time to exhale, you slowly exhale. Each of your exhales, allow them to become slower. And another deep inhale. And a breath suspension. You can slowly bring your chin in so the back of your neck extends up. Spine is straight. Body is relaxed. Mind is quiet, just watching. deeply connecting with our body through breath. We're learning to quiet our minds so that we can listen to what's taking place in our bodies. Hear what's happening for you at this moment. Remembering on the exhales to allow the exhales to become very slow. Savoring the exhale, feeling the gentle breath relieving and releasing. And let's take a deep inhale wherever you're at. Through the mouth, powerfully exhale. Deep inhale. And through the mouth, powerfully exhale. One more deep inhale. And through the mouth, powerfully exhale. Eyes are closed. Connect to your breath. Noticing with the mind's eye the lightness, maybe the flow, the presence that comes with these breath exercises. Simple tools, but powerful results for being able to navigate our inner experience. So I'd invite you to come lying on your backs. Arms are by your sides. Or if you'd prefer, you can sit in easy pose. Just allow this music and its rhythms to wash over you. Staying connected to your breath with long, slow, deep breathing. Allowing your breath to take whatever pace that it wants. If you're lying on your back, allow yourself to notice the ground connecting to the back of your legs, your lower back, your shoulders, and your head. With each inhale, as you're lying on your back, allow your breath to come up through the ground, through your body. From wherever the ground's touching your body, feel your breath come in, fill up your body. And then the exhale comes out of the nose. Allowing yourself to relax that much deeper. each exhale, allowing the body to be cleansed, to release, to feel that stress relief. In each cell of your body, in the bones, in the fascia, in the nervous system, in the shoulders where many of us hold stress, or in the lower back. Staying connected to your breath. Each inhale, the breath is coming in from the ground into your body if you're laying down on the ground. Each exhale, any of your stress is releasing through your nose and with your exhaled breath. Allowing yourself to settle into the ground, into your seat just a bit more. Let yourself go. Sense where you're not. And invite those places in. Let go. Each exhale. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, releasing. Let's all take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale. For those of you who are on the ground, on the next inhale, allow your knees to come into your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Go ahead and rock side to side. For those of you who are sitting up, you can reach up towards the ceiling. Stretch the body. Bring yourself back. For those of you that are on the ground, go ahead and rock up into easy pose, Sukhasana. And we're going to wind this class down. We're actually going to be winding it up a little bit because this next breath exercise, next two, one of them is going to wake us up a bit, and one of them is going to challenge us to really trust our breath. So the first one is we're going to hold our hands out like this, out to the sides. Palms are out, hands are spread. In this posture, we're going to be holding, and we're going to be breathing through a circular mouth. About one breath a second. An inhale for a second and an exhale for a second. You're going to feel your breath come all the way down into your navel with the open mouth. That's really important. Then on the exhale, your navel is pushing in and pushing all the air out of your lungs. Eyes are closed. Keep up your breath. You're going to find that your body's relaxed, but this breath is going to go a little bit deeper and challenge those areas that are held a little bit more. You might feel a bit of resistance down in your lungs. Allow the breath to continue. Don't give in. You'll be tested. Allow your breath to be steady. Find a rhythm that works for you. Holding your hands and your fingers spread apart. Allowing your breath to be more full. Allow the lungs to expand more deeply. You might feel a lightness in the body or in the head. Allow yourself to just work through that. Using the breath to break up these deeper areas that are held in the body. Allow your breath to become deeper, more rhythmic. You're almost there. About 30 seconds left. Few more seconds. Deep inhale, suspending your breath. You might feel a lightness in your body, in your head. Allow yourself to relax, hands down to your knees, eyes are closed and connecting to your breath. Allowing your spine to be straight, eyes are closed. Allowing your breath and your awareness to stay connected. So each inhale, your breath is bringing your awareness down into your body. Each exhale, your awareness is riding your breath back out. This awareness and connecting your awareness to your breath allows your mind to stay focused, one point focus. This is part of the meditation that happens with breath. The mind doesn't get to wander. It doesn't get to cause the stories that often cause us the stress and anxiety in our lives. So when we come back and we quiet our minds and we stay connected to your body, staying connected to your breath, eyes are still closed, breath is still solid, and your awareness is staying connected to it. No other focus right now. Allowing yourself to settle. So for the last few minutes, what I'd like you to do is take a deep inhale, open your eyes. We're going to bring our arms out to the sides. Both palms are facing forward now. The palms are not like this. The fingers are pointing back behind you. You'll feel a bit of twist through your arms. Allow your fingertips to extend out, so you'll feel a stretch through your heart center as you do this. Let your eyes remain closed and connect to your breath. Letting your spine be straight. Keeping those fingers extended towards either side of the room, feeling the stretch through your heart center. As the body becomes challenged in about 1.5 minutes, the shoulders might be feeling weak, the arms might start to shake. And connect to your breath in that moment. Stay connected to your breath as you watch your body become challenged. Each inhale, filling yourself up with the energy you need. Each exhale, relieving that stress. Relieving the tension that's in the body. Keep extending those fingers out. Feel the pull through your heart center. Stay connected to your breath. If you get to a point where it becomes too much in your shoulders, you can shake your shoulders out and then come right back into the posture. Extending the arms out. Breathing deeply. And notice the body might feel challenged, but as we focus on our breath, the challenge subsides, might even go away for a while, and then it might come back as we trust the breath even more. The body relaxes again. Stress relief. Feel that stress pouring out of you at even subtler and subtler levels. Deepen your breath. If the body needs to shake, let it. If the arms need to shake, let it. Learn to trust your breath. You're almost there. And wherever you're at, take a deep inhale. Reach those fingertips out. Suspend your breath. Pull your navel in. Focus at your brow point. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring your arms out. Stretch and rotate your shoulders. And as quickly as you can, bring your hands down to your knees. Eyes are closed. Spine is straight. And connect to your breath. As the body becomes challenged, as it does when pressure, stress, tension, or friction comes into our lives, we have this ability to connect to our breath and to feel where we're holding. Very often when we're up in our heads, we're not really connected truly to our body, and we're pushing against these sensations instead of letting them release and relieve. So you can see when we connect with our breath, feel this as you sit there with your eyes closed. Sense where your body is at. Sense how aware you are of your breath and body. And also notice how quiet your mind may be. That is what allows us to watch and connect to our breath and body. Let's take a deep inhale. And exhale. And if you could slowly open your eyes, I want to welcome you all back. Thank you for joining me in this hour. I hope you found the stress relief that you were looking for. And as mentioned, these videos are on YouTube, so you can go back and watch them time and time again if there was a certain posture or breath that worked for you. And, you know, like any tool, we first become aware of them and what they give us as an experience, but it's through practice that they become just a normal everyday technique or tool that we can use. So I invite you to practice these as much as possible. Practice gives us ownership of our experience. So, and breath is a really beautiful thing to have ownership of. So I invite you to leave comments about your experience or where you might be tuning in from. And I'll be back here next Monday at 6:30 Pacific time. As I mentioned, we're going to be having a sound bath on Wednesday at 6:30, and Priya will be doing holding her practical spirituality class on Friday at 6:30. You can also tune in to our online studio at global-studio.seventhchakrayoga.com. The link is in the description of our YouTube videos. So thank you again. I hope you're all doing well at home, and I hope these tools serve you as well as they've served me.